back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a simple makeup look. It's all about good skin. It's all about having a good dewy base. First things first, I've already moisturised and I've used Dr Hauschka's Rose Day Cream. I love this. This is great for that dewy finish that you want. It's kind of like that dewy J-Lo glow. And I've moisturised my lips with the Dior Creme de la Rose. Again, great product, almost out. Now I will be using Face and Body by MAC, and I'm in colour C3. So let's get started. So on a day that I'm rushing out, I won't use a primer. Like in my mornings, well, it depends, and it also depends on the weather. If the weather's okay and it's not melting outside, you know, or scorching hot, then I won't put a primer on. I sometimes don't like to layer up too much, although obviously primer is fantastic. But I'm just replicating what I would normally do because this would be a normal rush out of the door day routine. I love to cover my eyelids because they're very veiny, so I want everything looking the same, nice and smooth, well blended. I'm a blender, not literally. I love to blend. I'll spend most of my time goes on trying to make it look really natural, seamless and dewy. Yeah, blended than anything else. Now I'm going to use Fake Up by Benefit. Really love this. It's so hydrating, so moisturising, and I'm all about that. And obviously it will help give you that dewy finish. The colour is in light. So here we go. Woo. Very glam. Cancelling out any redness and giving me a little bit more brightening under my eyes, make me look more awake. So whatever's left on my brush, I'll just apply it on my eyelids. I just have a habit of doing that. Can be used as a base or as a primer really. Although this is very hydrated, moisturising. I don't know how much of a primer it's going to work on over my lids, but it will just help because I'm not going to do much with them today, so it doesn't matter. So that's perfect for me. This is what I would do. This is how it would look exactly, unless obviously I have problematic skin, which sometimes does happen. Okay, now I'm going to be using the Mineralised finish by MAC, and I'm going to be using dark, medium dark to be accurate. I love this. It gives me a little bit more colour. Contouring. I'm just trying to warm up my face as opposed to anything else. I don't like to use dark foundation. I like to use foundation as close to my skin as possible. I love to be dark, but what I'll do, I'll just bronze myself up with bronzing powder as opposed to using a dark tinge of foundation, which can make you sometimes look horrible orange. I'll bring it down so everything the same. Get my ears, not too much, just a little bit. The brushes that I'm using, in case you're wondering, is Bdellium Tools. So there we go. Okay. Now I'm going to set on my under eye with the Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Just use a small amount of this. Actually, I just use what's in the lid. That's all I need. So that's that. That's that. So now what I'm going to use is my Rimmel Stay Blushed. I've literally just got this, and it's actually quite nice. Again, out of the door cream blush, and if you've got dry skin, cream can always work far better. It gives you a really lovely dewy finish, especially if that's what I'm kind of trying. I just want to look flushed and rosy, and it hydrates. It feels very moisturising, which is really lovely. I love that. I love blush. I just love blush. So there we go. And then I'm going to set this with a little bit of powder blush. So in case I'm in, I'm going out and it's hot, it's, I don't want it to slide off or anything. So I'll always set it with a powder blush. So I'll be using Desert Rose by MAC. And I'm using one of the Real Techniques brushes. This is actually the contour brush, but I use it for contour and for blush. I'm looking really rosy and I love that. So that's fine. It's kind of mattified it slightly, but that's okay because I'm going to use highlighter. So these are done. I'm going to use some bronzer and I'm using a matte blush by MAC called Harmony. So what I'll do is I'm going to use a Real Techniques brush again, just very, very slightly. Again, I'm just trying to warm my skin up more than anything, that's all I'm trying to achieve. I haven't blended, I've got a little bit of concealer there, so I'll just take that down. I've also got a hair on a brush, okay, that's fine. So I'm really happy with that. That looks really nice. That's exactly what I want. I just want to look fresh. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just trying to look fresh. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'm going to use one of Real Techniques' base shadow brush, but I'm just going to use this to use Harmony, the blush that I just used for contouring, in the crease. Just trying to warm up my eyelids. Add a little bit of definition, and that's all I'm going to do for my eyelids. And this is really what I do. And sometimes actually, if I want to add a little bit of colour, what I'll do, for example, I'll go in with Desert Rose, the blush that I just used, and I'll just warm up my eyelids. There you go. Okay, now I'm going to use the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Ebony, and I'm going to start working on my brows. Again, I'm just trying to keep it natural. I'm just trying to fill in what's already there. They're not meant to obviously look identical. They're meant to look like sisters, not twins. So I'm just trying to brush that out. Keep it very natural. They don't look the same, but I can only work with what's already there. That's how they're going to stay, and then I'm going to set them with the Illamasqua brow and lash gel. I think this is brilliant. I really, really like it. It's actually the best I've had so far. It works brilliant. I haven't got the Anastasia one. That seems to be a very popular one amongst bloggers, and it's got some great reviews. So I'm really happy with this. It looks great. Just simple, normal, fresh. Now I'm going to use highlighter, and this one's from MAC, and it's Shell Frost, and it's beautiful. I'm just going to put it up here, under my brow. I'm going to blend it out. So here we are. And then I put it over my nose, just to give a nice little... Then what I do is I put whatever lip colour I'm going to use, and in this case I'm going to be using a Rouge Edition from Burjois, and it's in colour 2. It doesn't tell me, it's called a Beige Trench. It's like a rosy brown nude colour. Again, I'm going for a natural look. So, here we go. Again, very natural. And what I'll do is I'll go back in with Shell, the highlighter, and I'll put it in the centre of my lips. Irrespective of whether I use mascara or not, I will always use my Dior Show Maximizer. It's a lash plumping serum, and I love this. And if it lifts, especially if I'm in a rush, that's all I need. And so I think on this note, I'll keep it just with the maximizer. But I believe this is the final look. I've used everything that has made my skin look dewy and lovely, and it will sit like this for the rest of the day until I take it off. So, this is the look. This is my very simple rush out the door makeup. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Have a lovely day. Bye.